What's going on, YouTube? Noah back here with another video. So today's Monday. Just coming back from dorm. Lovely traffic, but it's moving, so that's all we can do. That's always good. But so I didn't put up a video this weekend. I was gonna put one up of me recovering the Bombadil. I flipped it on the side. I was climbing over some logs at my parents, and then it twisted on. It slid on one of the logs and ended up just going over. Nowhere was whole. I wasn't whole. The machine wasn't really whole, other than in the process. I broke the muffler off, but that was kind of a blessing in disguise. I think it sucked. That, and in the process of recovering, I had another machine there that I was trying to see if it had enough to just push it over to it flip back over, and I ran into the windshield with it. So gotta get a new windshield. I think it's about $120 to find one, to get the glass and then the weather stripping and all that. But so it's not the end of the world. I just got to get around to bringing the old one in. The good thing is it's still kind of in one piece, so probably put on some plywood and make something to put it on in, so I don't break it on the process. But what was I gonna tell you? But about that, so I'm in my pickup right now. So got some bad news about the E450. Basically, frame cracked in a few places. So long story short, this weekend I took the big one off of it, the air pack, just because it was too much weight. I just didn't like having all that weight on it there. So took it off, and right under where it sit, I saw that there was part of the frame was like bent, kind of deal. So basically, there was a big hole in the frame that's supposed to be there, one on each side, and it broke and cracked. So I gouged that back out, straightened it all up, welded that back. Thought I was good. I went up underneath the truck because the front passenger side wheel had some issues, some rust issues. So around that area, wasn't able to completely fix them, because in order to do that, you kind of need to pull them out. It's under the cross member is where the rust issues is. So we did some patching to hopefully keep it up before. Got back under there, got a handful of cracks under there, and some on bad positions. Don't know due to the weight of the welder did not help, or if there's something else going on there. I gotta take a look at it to see if it's salvageable. Which only problem is I can't really get in there to weld some of them and reinforce them. So I don't know. At the moment, that truck's parked because it's not. I'm not gonna drive it like that. I'm not gonna take the risk and the chance of something happening. Put my life and other people's lives in danger. So that sucks. Having the rig truck down. My plan was to put the Bobcat on that for now and then just run that, but lo and behold, it didn't really work. And I'm pretty sure a big factor was the welder that was on there. That was pretty much, I think, the factor on there, the weight of it. Because that truck weighed 14 and some change, and the gross vehicle weight was 14, but I probably had most of that 2,000 pounds on the front axle of that truck, on top of all the diesel engine and everything else. So that didn't help anything. So that being said, I did have people warn me about that when I was building the truck, but can't really say a whole lot bad about the truck because it did make me money, and for what I had in it, it really wasn't that big of. It's like I said, the truck don't owe me nothing. For what I had in it and what I got out of it, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, kind kind of got to figure out what to do next. I got my 250. I need to set this up a little better to be a little bit more efficient out of it. Like today, I had a job. It was a mechanical job for one of my customers, but I didn't bring a socket to get something off, a big enough socket, and I couldn't get it locally. So, gotta run back up there tomorrow and take care of that. But we will see how that will go. That being said, sorry, I'm just thinking. That being that, sorry, my brain fart. Gotta kind of figure out what I'm gonna do, because I don't mind running out of this truck for now, but don't really want to put the miles and the wear and tear on this truck. It's not what it's intended for. But for now, it's just gonna do the job, because I don't have no option, other option. So that being said, what my thought is, I got a couple options. I can pull the cab, pull the engine and transmission, and fix the try rebuilding that whole front end of that. That's gonna be a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of work, but which is fine. But that's one option. Option number two is see if I find a new chassis and then swap everything onto a new chassis as for a new van chassis. It's an option. Can't say it's the best option, but it's an option. That's going to be a little bit more work than just fixing, but it probably ended up being about the same amount of work. So that's something to think about. Another option is to see if I can find me like a 3, 4, 550 dually with a blown motor, a 7.3, because or blown transmission. Either one's fine by me. Because I got the motor and the transmission out of that truck, that should fit in any of those for the most part. So if I could do that, pull the motor, pull the transmission out, and put it in there, that'd be another option I could go about doing. So I don't know, some stuff to think about. I see what I can find. Luckily, I got this truck, and this truck pretty well set up. Now that this is kind of being my full-time truck, I got a couple. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna change that toolbox out on the side. I'm gonna put a 3-foot box, get that organized so it's efficient to run work out of. And then that, and then I got to trying to find one of those bed toolboxes, the slide drawer, the like 2-foot long ones. Put that in here. Then those two will help a lot of my storage, and be able to walk out of the truck fairly effectively. But yeah, so I want to know what y'all thinks about it. I don't have the video to show y'all what's all done. I might be able to do that later on this week, but I just kind of wanted to get a video made about that and just let y'all know kind of what's going on. Yeah, if I find another chassis, whether it's a flat bed, a utility bed, no bed, I could put the bed I got on it as long as it's a long enough chassis. Just some options. And there's always options to buy a brand new truck, but that's not in the cards right now. It doesn't really make sense. If that makes sense. Well, it makes sense, but just financially, it doesn't make sense. So, just some stuff to think about. If I can stay busy, it'll make my choice a little bit easier. But that's just what I'm doing, trying to stay busy and get some work done. So, anyway, that's kind of where we're at with it. Just want to kind of just kind of want to give y'all an update and just tell y'all what's going on. So like I said, not the Bombardier, E450's off the road at the moment, till kind of further notice. Kind of got to figure out what I'm doing with that, because if it's going to be off the road for a little bit, then no point in keeping insurance and all that on it. But yeah, that's all. Anyway, just want to touch base, see what do y'all think. What do y'all think I should do? Did play with the idea of getting like a 6.0 or something and putting a 7.3. Don't really know if I want to go through all that hassle though, because I got kind of enough hassle because it's a van going to a truck, which that's, if you have normal, you gotta pull out, it's not that big a deal. But if you don't, it's a little more big of a deal. But anyway, I am blabbing now, so I'm just gonna let this go. But if y'all know of anything, let me know. Or have any ideas for me, let me know, and we can go from there. Another small idea I had is I can get a U-Haul, an old U-Haul 24-footer for pretty cheap, for pretty reasonable. The gas, they only get about 10 miles a gallon on a good day, going downhill, but something to think about. That's an option. It's an old Kodiak 550, 20,000 pound gross vehicle weight. It's definitely an option. You have to shorten it up and make it work, but something to think about. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. But if y'all like this video, please hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thank y'all for watching.